Started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They go play action with Richardson. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to...
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Here's Luck. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
I saw the swap from cover 4 to cover 2. Oh, yeah.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Richardson looking to throw this. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? It's coming inside the 25.
Huge play there for the Jets. 44 yards.
Well, Bart, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
It's Wilson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 3.
At the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Simmons looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Thank you.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Come on, Jimmy, you gotta have enough in this thing.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive...
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And now maybe...
First time seeing somebody motion that boy over to try that, I was going to take this. We got out of here. I respect it. I respect it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
To throw is Locke. Got a man, that's Hunter. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown! A great effort there. 76 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Luck will try and throw for it. Now a run here up the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
At the 47-yard line.
After the interception, it's Lott. Now he's going to step up and run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Results in a first down.
Now it's Locke. And for a right sideline is complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is in to make it 16-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he'll get this one out to about his 14. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
26 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they get the first point minutes of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 41-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Cover 3, and then cover 2.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will score for the touchdown. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Nice job finding the seam. A gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now give on the ground. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Marshall Faulk. Touchdown, Bengals. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way in the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about the burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards for the touchdown. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 34-yard line.
Ready? As they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Ready? Now a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw.
Thank you. Oh,
And that's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter.
Some games
It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. We're about ready now for the punt. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Throwing up top.
Thank you.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the visitors force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Now, this looks like a design run. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3. 3rd and long. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's blocked. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
Complete to number 87, Rob Gronkowski. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Diggs. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 29 yards.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pass caught by Hunter. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
It's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's the toss as they look to run. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
At the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Throwing now from the gun.
Let's go. Get the ball.
And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. And he's going to be taken down. What a call. Going for it this deep in your own territory. And it doesn't work out as planned. They turn it over on down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Rob Gronkowski for the score. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out left. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5.
No, you're not.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, hurt.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. That's the Hall of Famer, Darrelle Revis. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
This one caught back into the backfield, and he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
He's got his big tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown. That's his second touchdown tonight. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, check.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First down.
He'll drop to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Ooh! They bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Well, that helps. Going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 9. Ready, ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Marshall Faulk. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. He'll look to throw. Escaping to his left.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And he's in as a touchdown. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they had no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go.
Now, faking the give. Caught over the middle, it's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on.
Back to throw. Moving left. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
I think I got one designated on QB and the rest of the
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready.
That'll be caught. It's Hunter. So 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to him. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Up the middle, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
Let's go now.
and 9.
Quick throw taken in. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
4th down and less than a yard.
Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Back to throw here to begin the drop. It finds an open Hunter to the 20. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it.
You're not going to score. I'm just not
Well,
going to score.
sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Second and 11 at the 37.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Alotinata getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Come on. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. He'll run again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It is 2nd and 9.
At the Bengals' 26-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. One going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Brian Dawkins. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
At their own 20-yard line.
That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Richard Sherman. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Bengals 21.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
You know, I believe it's the Super Bowl.
To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Has it at the 2. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds Hunter downfield. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Empty backfield now as they set up for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
So an onside kick in the opening quarter, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I fully understand the decision-making behind this one. It looks like they got some surprises in the game plan, which is fine to get that advantage. But holy smokes, you're going to have to hope the next surprise goes a lot better than that one, because that just blew up in their face.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their early lead to 8. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans push the lead to 2 scores now. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Showing a little burst so far.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And that is a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he makes the catch in the end zone. And that two-point try trims the deficit to 1. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, I am all for the element of surprise. With the first quarter, hey, they got some stuff in their game plan this week. There's no question if they pull that out this early, there's going to be a lot better execution the next time around.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring the guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
A pickup of 17. And the Titans have a first.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to the well again. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 7-point lead in the first.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Titans are leading so far. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Includes to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's a design run. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing from the gun.
2nd and 4.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. From the red zone now. And the ground game works for the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. It's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Another carry for him. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Handoff now out of the gun. Nice drive forward, halting after a couple of yards. It's Chris Jones, an All-Pro each of the last 3 seasons, who took him down. Handoff now from the gun. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans grow their lead to 8. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First play is a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 10, back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
Now looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
It's a gain of 25.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Line up the design keeper. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Design quarterback run here. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Pass play now. And he's got his man. Touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Callie, zone left, Callie.
He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3.
Thank you.
Has a hold And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield to the 48. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a Titans first down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. It's gone right side by Johnson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
50, you block 26.
First down, here's Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
88, hey, take 20, 50, let's come out.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right, and he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Callahan sends in the call. They're lining up to go for 2. And he gets into the end zone to the toss on a time. A good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? And what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
Offensive line fast. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. We draw it up for him. Passes the 35. And they really cut that one close, but they stop him just before he can get the first Bronc. It's 4th down. Trying to get it on the keeper. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. All set to go now from the 35. Rolling back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans have a 1st. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. To keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, there you go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
319.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday night primetime. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
319.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They
I
still
want
have
it
2 to
really
work with in
bad.
this final
What do
quarter.
you want me to do?
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
I'm trying to tell you what.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off.
Wait,
It's a real
you gotta
solid
call me
kick
from
of
a lot of
12
stuff. You
yards,
can't
and
talk
he
while the
rewards
crowd
it with a
cheer and I
first
can't hear you. Call you what?
Goal at the 2-yard line.
319. Come out.
I really can't hear you. Give me a second.
Complete on the option.
I really pick out the stuff I
Touchdown,
can't hear you.
Tennessee.
And that's my back value.
The Titans grow the lead to 7. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled
I heard
it
it was
back to the
called
moment
me.
he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did.
Good,
It kind
good
of
enough.
reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right?
Yeah, I can
Those
hear you, man.
guys
Good
that made
enough.
that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that
Man.
pitch right there. Great
Daddy,
job.
what?
Quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
This nigga say, call me daddy, so we call you daddy
The
what?
Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Call you daddy what, nigga?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Just said. You know what I'm
Going
saying,
from the
Chad?
gun here.
Good be playing. Ooh.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
No way, yeah.
It's intercepted! And the Titans are stopped in the
That's
outer
tough.
reaches in the red zone.
That's how they do it to you and your boy.
The Titans take over
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Defensive lineman just caught a pick. It's tough. And we have Gamble,
You block over here.
which will make it even crazier.
26. Plant.
Running back sent in motion.
Yeah, which is it?
Rogers going to throw on first. Buying some time right. They'll bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense.
258. 319.
Lone back gets the handoff. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. The give now out of the shotgun. We reach the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. And they take
They're
him
making
out of
decisions
bounds,
and
which
getting
means
out the
his
way.
offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, he's kneeling it.
Titans leading by 8. Here's a design run.
Oh, me? I ain't about to put another one after this one. I'm about to end the screen and everything. You crazy?
Into that favorite formation they go, Brock.
Yeah,
Forcing those
210,
guys
you
to burn
too,
a
my
timeout.
guy. Joe from East Show 40. You said who's on it right now? It was 2 people in like the first quarter, second quarter. I don't know right now. Probably nobody right now. I'm losing. They ain't gonna stay. The hell?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Inside. 258. 319.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5.
I like to move. I like to
Only a
move.
gain of 2 and maybe a goal line stand here. It's 4th and goal.
A 22-yard attempt.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20.
Nah, that's the PS using, man. They used to.
So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Line up the design keeper. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be second down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Now from the gun. Is it moving up? They're into the drop in. Pushes him back. Third down coming up.
What? I can't hear you.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Angela can't throw anything without calling the timeout right now. He's tired. He got his stick. I told them just wasting the clock.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.
Chad, we're going to be on tomorrow. Or what it is tomorrow at this point. So no, it's going to be cool. We're going to be on tomorrow. Open that pack tomorrow. And upload this content for today tomorrow. But, what's that? 3, 4, 5. Number like 6 clips, 7 clips. Not too many.